Hello and welcome. Right then, we're going to get stuck in straight away. Let's get cracking.
And we also want the mechanical weeder, so weeder technology. And we're going to do a test, so we need to do this ourselves basically. We are going to go for the new horse. Yeah, it is a little bit, yeah, is it? I think it's bigger than the traveller. But wow. Yeah, there's some smalls that really don't suit this, yeah, at all. The Einbach is 12, the Treffler is 15, but it's an awful lot less, really. Do you know something? Yeah, we will. If we're going to do it, we're going to do it. Fantastic. Now we're going to reset that to make a habit. So we're down to 94,590. So we're going to do a test next session of half of the field sprayed and half of the field mechanical. I'm going to set that going. Right. I'm talking as if the session's over. That's because I've recorded this one straight after the other one, and I'm only going to record a few minutes, so I'm going to slink off. And future me is going to start at exactly the same spot. Yeah. Right, so we're down at the shop. I thought we really could do with, if that's going to be used, that trader, for the feeding of the animals almost all the time, we need something like, say, the TPS as another, that's vehicles and all the rest of it. So that is in bale loaders, and it's right at the end. Although sometimes, yeah, TPS. No, I want to change its colour, and I seem to have a lot of reds. Yeah, let's go shoot. Yes. So I think it would, at times we're going to bring this down. It's got its own thing as well, so we can stick some on the back. But I think we could take this little lot and the lubricating grease, which is causing a lot of issues at the top. So right, so let's stack these all on here. Get this little bit of a booty back up to the top where we need it. Stones, I believe, stones to make. Is it stones and salt? No, all stones. We do need. If we're going to do, yeah, we weren't doing that because we didn't have a sprayer, but now we do need that, so yeah. Right, I can't remember if I told you whether I think I brought you in, yeah, but this is, I'm joining this to the one before, but I literally left it where I was. I think I showed you that I'd bought this. Obviously we've got the back on that. We've got the farm related stuff to put and take up to the thing, especially the grease, which everything's got. Not sure if this is going to last, because it's annoying me that it keeps on. It's almost like it's an active thing that wants to involve itself in everything, and every single time that you would activate some mod, it says about grease, and I'm like, oh, seriously? That is going to get so old so quickly. Really is. So I'm not sure it's good. I love the idea, although a lot of these things are, but no, it's adding that realism element that you've got to look after your tractors. So really, is that so? It's just that you when you've got to adjust, haven't you, really, because you've not had something like that, and then all of a sudden you've got to do extra work. And I think that's it's not laziness, it's the fact that you're like, no, I'm gonna have to do something else. I think really. Yeah, I think we can only fit that one on. But yes, we really do need to take that up. We truly do. We've got the fantastic toolbox as well. I think we'll stick... Yeah, how do we do this best? I think really it wants to be sort of sideways, like where they're going the length. But I'm afraid it may well grab the bags as well, because it sort of grabs in a straight line. So I'm going to have to be very clever, or this won't work. Oh, that's a point. Actually, we're going to need the big backhander as well for the bags. Yeah, and I have been using the double pallet, standard pallet fork on Zilonka a lot, that I first discovered on Rogue River Valley. Aha, it did work. Let's see if we can actually do a little bit better. It will do it. I know. Ooh, so yeah, the extra. It's how far away, isn't it? Now, can we sort of not cheat, but use weight and physics to our advantage? Because yeah, It's I sort of did the same with the skid steer, but I won't do that again. It was a bit nasty. Yeah, it's I've long said that if you let's get this right. If you push against something, you can, in certain circumstances, use that, as you could in real life, as a brace. And I showed that with the skid steer. Although it's a little bit ungainly, it did prove that what I said a long time ago is actually true. Yeah, it is, because it is right. For some reason, it's not allowing me to. Yeah, it's not got the longest of reaches for a telehandler, but you can't have everything. Yeah, it is a cracking. We're actually climbing up the. Wow, that's quite amazing. I've never done that before. Yeah, it is an amazing. I do love. This is my favourite telehandler. After the normal Schaefers are my most detested. This is actually my absolute favourite. So yeah, the Schaefer range, love them and hate them. Yeah, I don't want to say hate. Hate's a strong word. It really is. Dislike intently. Now then, I think we're going to do this that way. We should get 4, I think. Stick them on over the axle, and then the other 2 this end. But we need to grab them like, yeah. Now then, yeah, we sort of went in the islands a little bit, so we need to let go. If they'll let me. They're a bit funny. Almost like living bags. Yeah, living plastic, a bit like a Doctor Who episode, that. It truly is. Yeah, so I thought we'd get this, and it is going to rain in a bit, so it's not flax either. I realise, I don't know how many times I mentioned we're going to plant flax. We're not. We're doing lentils. I was like cringing and editing going, seriously, it's lentils. It's lentils, not flax. Flax is the flower one. I mean, I'm sure we will do flax, but at the minute we've only got 2 fields. I did want to do. We need some straw, even though I know it's not really for the animals that we're doing it. It's we're buying it from partners. Ooh. Yeah. Let's strap it from in here. Brilliant. Are we gonna? Yeah, we are. Let's grab the herbicide too. In fact, we could. It is true. I am missing a trick. The most important tasks we have got is really this little lot up here, which is to set that going with the lentils on, and the course is already set. So we would do. Yeah, we've limed well, apart from that corner there. And we then need to, yeah, we are going to test my theory as well about, now we haven't got the fertiliser in, have we? We're going to bring it down on that. This is for our test later. And this little beast, this little one that's not long, yeah, this is our little tractor. Very low central gravity. It really is. 70 horsepower, the lizard Castrinka. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. So that's going to live inside there. Yeah, and it is weird. The one that I said, oh, you can't do, I'd already used that. This one here from the outside 2 or 3 times. So it was like it played up and wouldn't do it. But there's a few little sort of strangenesses going on. I think they're mod clashes. I might actually have a look. I've got to get better at that. Yeah, I'm going to go into the mod log more than I am doing at present. Being in IT, you should really do that type of thing anyway. Well, I suppose you shouldn't need to. It's a game, but you can do it. So this is a new mod to me. It is. It's got pretty much a pin hitch and an everything hitch. It's got everything at the back going on. And fill and start to do at the same time, which I like doing. And now then water, I believe actually there was very little that they needed, but we'll do this first. And I do believe there's a little bit of food which we've actually got on the I'm not sure if it's turning circle. It's quite terrible, but hey ho, that's food. It's a little cheap tractor. What do you expect? Yeah, it's like not a, well, I don't know actually. John Deere, some of those. Oh, hang on a minute. Where's the other water ones? No, I did know this secret. I did. I discovered it, and now I've lost the water things again. The water ones look different to the food ones, so yeah, they look a lot more metallic. But that's definitely all food. Has this had an update? Or is it that you... Yeah, there was more water things. I'm sure there was. There probably was an update, but there was definitely more water things. Is that... Have they changed it? Or am I misremembering? No, it is showing like 2. That was right, there were 2. But this is the furthest one, and the manure pit's working, so we've done that one. There was another one down at the bottom. Yeah, that's one. I can count to 1. Even my mathematics are up to that one. Because I remember, has that moved? I think it's 1 on each side. I'm sure this was... Well, it won't be. I'm going to check an editing now, though. But yeah, it does vaguely ring a bell, actually. But yeah. Or does it? I don't know. Sometimes you sort of think things and you're not sure. I think we've already got the tanker for the slurry, haven't we? And dirty. And we've also got the slurry for the tanker for the milk as well. So I think we did do that in advance. We do need to have a dairy and a souped up one, because eventually I'd imagine... Oh, seriously, cow? I'm trying to water you. I like the engine sound. It's very mechanical. I keep forgetting I've not got that mod on that shows the yellow writing. Now then. No, they can still get to it. As I said, I've said that many, many times. Actually, they do really get used to stuff being around. They don't get terrified of things like that. It's just change. And they do get used to their owners. They do. No, they seem a little bit high to me. There should be a little bit going out of this. But perhaps the one that's leaning. When did that drop off? No, it's not doing it. Right, okay, well, let's go the other way. Yeah, when this says weeds grown, which it invariably will, then we need to basically do a test where we're going to do half of the field each. I'd like to do this just for my own peace of mind, because it did used to be able to spray and weed, which really, weeding's weeding. You could still, I mean, the premise is, I presume, that the weeds are tiny and you can't see them, because they gain finance. But obviously after a growth sort of thing, then obviously you could. That should just about be enough, really, for doing all 3. A bit more on this one than the other one. Wow, quite a lot more actually. How come? That makes no sense. These are all the same. That's really shook me a little bit, because we looked at all 3 this morning, as in like earlier this very day, and they were all equally gone. So how come one? I thought it was 16 tons each. Okay. Yeah, we'll what is taking them from that one? Brilliant. So yeah, we've got the milk ready. Let's leave that there. We want to set the Jan going, which I believe I was even sure I actually did the course for this already. I'd like to do this myself, but then I am overseeing. It has got arrows as well, although obviously if it's using gear change. Although we'll leave this to the worker and we'll let them figure out the first none. Right, we're going to set the swather going. we say, well, there's a lot going on. Otherwise, I would have actually had a go at that myself. But there's way too much for me to actually crack on. I'd like to get as much done as possible. I like the sessions to mean something, because you could just mow the grass, really. And this is definitely third growth stage this time. And as you can see, I have already done the course. Right, so we now need to go and get the... which one should we use? Oh, no, that's right down this end. It is. We want the one... We got everybody here. Yeah. No. Where's the... Oh, it is. That's the biggie. Yeah, let's grab the John Deere. I think we were gonna... Yeah, but actually I'm happy. There's enough straw in there that's okay. We're going to go grab the forage wagon, and we're going to grab you as well, because we're going to need the... Does it matter about slurry today? I think we can, yeah, because once we've done this, really, we've pretty much done all that we need to do. So it's, I think, more about milk, which the milk tank, if I remember rightly, is actually down there. And I am right about the colour system. I have got the colour. I did the red to match the Massey that we'd already got, and I did... How was that doing? Oh no, she's just unfolding, or she is just unfolding, whichever. I can't read the name from here. Right, so we're going to get the forage wagon to grab that. I am going to time-lapse this because there's a lot going on, and yes, it's not flax. I would like... Yeah, I can't wait till we have got another field, and I know... Yeah, we have done well. I was really thinking this was going to be tough to actually crack. I thought we'd have to do 2 or 3 seasons of just only the one field, but thanks to the digestate, and that we literally, yeah, I mean, that's done us proud. We've really been able to go woof straight away with owning that business. I don't like that. Yeah, it's the dirty tanker, as I call it. Forage wagon, which we coloured rather a strange, more grey. I'm not a massive fan of grey, but I thought it was silver, but it looks very grey to me. Yeah, it does. My least favourite colour of all. I was finding grey a bit depressing. So I was hoping it's silver, but it doesn't look silver to me. Right, so then we've got the spraying going. We've already done the lime, and we do need the fertiliser doing. So we really, yeah, we don't need... We'll set this going, and we need the small one. I think, haven't we got that one? We need to fetch the fertiliser. We do. We need down the bottom again. I knew there was... Yeah, that was it. That was what we were trying to do. No, that's what we want. Right, let's get up the... we were poised to do that, weren't we? Let's finish this off. It's not going to take long now. I'm not worried about the little one, but we may as well push them together, being as we seem to be getting quite good at that. I'm going to go for the double standard one, but we're still going to need this for doing big bags. It has got its place. It is super duper at certain things, and that is definitely one of them. Yeah, I think we can manage 2, can't we? Yeah, I think we'll leave this, because I'm sure there's going to be a time when we come back down where we can... Yeah, actually looking at it, I think we're only going to get this on anyway. Only just at the back. Yeah, and that's as close as you can get. Let's just... Yeah, the stones we're going to make lime with. We've missed, obviously, the boat really for this year, but I'm sure for prep at the next year, then that'll be doing... I should have moved out of the way there, shouldn't I? Remember, you need to strap the back again. Right, let's go. I'm going to say my words, though. There's a lot of work to do, so I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. optimise. Oh, we are on narrows. Oh, brilliant. So we've already done it. I wasn't sure, but yeah. Now I am. Brilliant. So, yeah, I think... I'm not sure if they're narrows, but they look as narrow as the tractor tyres. It's definitely better than the ones that we did have. But we are definitely going to use the... Yeah, this is a 30 metre spread, so it really is good. Right. Now then, we need not to venture onto the field, because I'm not trusting even narrow tyres at present. Let's have a look. Well, even Crop Destruction Plus doesn't destroy... Yeah, that's okay for me. I'm not trusting the back. Ah, no, they are narrows. You're right. No, that was fine. Yeah, no, they're brilliant. So field 25. How do we already got the? No, we haven't. Need to create it. So 30 metre and generator. Try to. It's a big field. We might get away with that. 25. Save course. Activate 30 metres. Set this going. Brilliant. And we are going to pop and see how the swather's doing, because that's the biggest job we've got to do now. Did we? No, we didn't. We didn't finish this, did we? We just got to do the one more up. And that changed that time. Yeah. I might have missed a tiny bit of weeds on that. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend the Jam. Apart from the fact that for some reason its narrow tyres are not seemingly registered as narrows, and those in that tractor are, so very strange. It can of course be the modder that's not quite done something right. It's a complicated matter getting your mods. If it's something that's not quite registered right or something like that, then obviously all manner of things can happen. Right, smashing. So we eject this and we will call the shop and ask them to come fetch this beautiful bit of kit. Now we have done everything, haven't we? Yes, we have. So I even like the way it folds. It's quite unique. Right, so we've done all of our... Yeah, we did the fertilising. Well, we sort of did the fertilising, but that doesn't need any fertilising. We need to take the stones. But the biggest job left to do is, of course, to collect the grass and stick it in the Omatana. The farm supply production. Stop saying the modder's name. Yeah, let's get this cracking. Oh, because I'm sure the swather's very close to being finished. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I came to do it and came and there's all grass, and I'm like, well, I've done that. And yeah, the penny didn't drop then either. Yeah, I mean, I know about that's why we've got two headers. So I still never cottoned on that that's what was the problem was. But yeah, now I'm with it. Right, I'm going to say my words. Oh yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. a day there. There's still plenty of work to do though. Yes, there is. I've got the distributor, we should be filling that, but I think we're going to be doing that with tankers a bit. Finish the animals off, that's all good. We've got to fertilise and line this. Obviously it's the one thing we've... did we? I think we did. Didn't we scan this? Please tell me we did. Oh, we didn't. We still didn't scan 26. So we need to scan 26, but otherwise it's just normal grass, which is still good. I mean, I've done that on Valley Springs. It was the first time I'd ever done that as grass where it's not grass. Well, it is grass, but it's just meadow grass, should I say. Yeah, so obviously your yield's less, but it's less hassle, so you get to expect the same amount every time. But yeah, it does go against the bone a little bit, but that was designed that way, so I ran with it that way. Yeah, when in Rome, as that old saying goes. How well did we do now? So we need to get water in here, otherwise it's not going to do anything. But let's have a look at least. I would like to scan it. Let's get the scanning done. I want this so as it's a working farm, really. So productions. We switched it on, but it's not going to do anything at all. Because, yeah, 222 tonnes. So I think that's going to be close to 300 and odd tonnes. Is that the right one? It's got to be. It's the only one we've got grass in. The other one's got nothing. Yeah, the other one's the one for straw for when we do the oats. So, yeah. So next time, yeah, well, let's quickly... Yeah, let's grab this, and this is really another tool that wants to be down this end because this is where the grass is. Well, most of the time, obviously, when we're grabbing straw, then we'll be grabbing it with, yeah, we'll be grabbing moving this, but this is its permanent home because this is its permanent job. Was looking at this, if this is April, that's going to be May, June, July, third growth stage, and then it's going to be August, September, October. I hate cutting grass in October. It only grows one more time, which means it's going to like be forever chasing onwards. So it might be that we only do 2 cuts a year to get the most out of the field, or we cut at second growth stage in September. That might also work, just less. So yeah, I think that's not a bad option. Now then, did we leave the scanner down here, or did we? I think we took it back up to the top yard. I'm sure we did. Right. Okay, then in that case, we're walking into wood and all sorts. Yeah, so we need to be getting the milk out. The milk I thought I'd leave till tomorrow, really. I thought that was... oh, yeah, let's give the shop a ring. Now this really could stay down here too, truthfully, because there's more fields this way than there are in that way. Yeah, quite pleased with that. Of course, we don't know the yields. We don't. Right, so let's grab the... I think that one tractor that is... no, the one tractor, it is closer to that end, and we have got narrows, but I'm not going to trust... Yeah, well, no, we did the test. We did. We literally jumped in it and we tested the waters with both. So I am confident that actually we're all right. Yeah, because we did literally run on the field and we didn't do any damage with the bredel. So we did put narrows on. It doesn't say narrows, but it is narrow, which is weird because the Jan says it is narrow and it's not classed as narrows. So we've done everything on that. Well, we should check again before we go. Wow, that did use still a lot of fertiliser. Wow, it is a big field. It is, yeah, let's be honest. It's not a small field. It really isn't. Yeah, we ought to get that shifted as well. So, scan. Let's get that one field scanned, and then we're going to call it quits for today. We are. Stick that. So we didn't need that at all, did we? No, really, for using the bredel, it's doubtful that we will. Really. Now we do need to get the stones up here, but again we'll do that next session. Hopefully I remember. Let's get the bredel in. I think the scanner could have been down there because I can't see it up here. Oh no, I think I know where I left it. I think it's on those other row of sheds over there. Oh no, actually I don't know that it... Oh, I know where I left it. Just thinking back to last session. I left it on the side of the field. It is down the other end. I dropped it off because of the workers, and I can't recall going to grab it afterwards. So I think, unfortunately, we've come all this way for nothing. Well, not for nothing. We've been tidy. Yeah. So the Colossus, I've thrown myself a bit of a... But yeah, it was originally the red the Massey was, obviously, with both, and obviously it is a swather. The yellow is obviously for the grass. I should have coloured it green. Oh no, I don't think it lets you. It's only got, I think that's what I said now, thinking back to the conversation. It literally was, yeah, we're a little bit far out. Yeah, we'll have a quick look as well. I want to scan the fields and then just check. Also, yeah, we're really going to need a big tractor, or the Castrinca is going to have to do multiple journeys to get the straw if that's going to look after this end. I don't fancy its chances with 70 horsepower on tugging big, yeah, the 30 tonner. That's not going to work. I'm sure that we should see a dot in the future near the end of the field. I'm sure I'm right, so that's where I left it. You were saying? Oh, no. No, it's not. Oh, wow. You've just gone right past it. And I bet everyone's like saying, oh, see, well, you were close. I've got to give you due, you were close. So we've done the test and that looks good. I think what I'd like to do though, is there anything pressing? We've done all the liming. We're not going to get caught out by liming. We can still fertilise and lime that field in the morning. It's not going anywhere. We've topped up the thing. It would be nice just to see if that weed is growing. It really is. I'm rusting the test to complete the test in one. Well, actually, I've got to be honest. I'm not surprised I went past that. It's hiding somewhat. It is actually. Now we've got narrows on. We know we've got narrows on. We've just literally. So we are quite. Yeah, it's not a very clever way to do it though. Now I remember dropping it off. I didn't think that I brought it up here. Right, so we need to scan said field, check that out, and we'll have a good look and make sure that we have done everything. Say that this field isn't going to matter because you can still fertilise and lime grass no matter what. Although it did used to be only the first growth stage. It might still be actually on the base game. Precision farming changes things, and I always forget that. Except for, I think it was one map where it didn't have seasons support, seasons or precision farming. It was one of the Czech stroke Polish maps. Right, we'll take this back down here and we'll leave this under cover too. I mean, obviously we've got two ends of the farm, but I've got to be honest, all of our stuff is really down this end. Yeah, until we bought one of those two big fields, there's not much going on that end. Yeah, I mean, we've even shifted, well, we've got the BGA productions we've got going off down there. And I suppose it is true, if we find that the sheds, there's too many sheds down there and this is the better end because this is where we really are, then we could actually sell some sheds and put some productions down, really. Right, so then, let's have a look at field data and see. Ooh, now that is a beautiful field. I think we knew that and I'd forgotten. Yeah, 21's a beautiful field as well. And it looks, if you follow that line of loam, 24 is going to have quite a bit of loam, but I think it's also going to have a massive green sandy loam looking at that banding. So, and we don't know what's at the top, although that's loam there, so that could follow, but then again it might not, it could be silty clay or anything. So if we click on that, it should, yeah, so it is, I was right, a massive loamy sandy loam and a bit of loam, quite a big bit. So yes, not a bad field. So yeah, you can see the bit of damage, the purple specks. That's where my tyres went, which is rather annoying. So yeah, we'll do that field. No, yeah, we were going to show the precision farming just to make sure that that's the pH. And that is the nitrogen. Obviously, we know that that's all it needs. I did say it was quite orange though. So yeah, that's good. That one's obviously terrible. That one's as good as it needs to be for oats. And the pH is perfect too, so we need to do pH and liming on that one, but it doesn't matter about going through to tomorrow. So I think we will, because I'm really, and we for once, because I do say this quite frequently, yeah, I know I'm missing out the lime and all the rest of it, but we're not, yeah, we've done it for this year, so I'd just like to see, yeah, oh, it needs rolling. I thought about that, and I'm not being skimpy this time. We're saving up for a big roller. This is big fields, and I hate, the Dalbo is so expensive, but I've got to be honest, there is a place for it, and that really is, it's probably, I don't think there is another big one, is there? I think that is the biggest roller that we've got, and I don't think there's any other. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the mega roll. I mean, it's disgustingly priced. You can buy 2 of those, which are as big, but then you've got to, and that would actually be bigger. That's 24.6, and that's a mere 24.3 meters. So yeah, there's nothing else that's. Yeah, I mean that's the same thing. I think I would go for that one because the other thing is that can also mulch. So I think we would go for the Mack Trucker one. But there's nothing else in the game that's like that. They're all small. I mean, yeah, not big like that. So as much as it's expensive, I've got to be honest, we're saving up for one of those, and we can't really afford one of those right now. So yeah, we're going to sacrifice the very small rolling, but we are going to get one in time. So yeah, I'm not being lazy. I am thinking about it. Yeah, and also we need some money for food for animals first. So we're going to sleep through till morning, 8 o'clock. Trying to think, have I done it? Yeah, we've done. The only thing we're going to miss out is the Omatana process in the grass. But I see this as a little bit more important. I'd just really like to see. I think this is going to be fine with both sides. I think it's random, and I think it might be the spot weeding, because I'm sure both times the weeds went wrong was after I did spot weeding, where I bought that expensive module. Well, it doesn't looks good, but let's have a look this way. Yeah, now they're the patches I missed, and that's where I pulled off the field and didn't quite get it right. And they're obviously the way you. So that's proof that basically whether you spray. Oh, I think we've just hit the leasing costs. We never sent that back, did we? Oh, we're not to purchase that. Right. Okay. My bad. Right, so that's conclusive proof that the normal spraying or weeding definitely works when it says there's weeds growing. Oh, I like the look of the lentils. They look beautiful. Of course, we don't know what yield's like or anything like that. Alexa, stop. Yeah, we really have no idea on that. I'd forgotten about that. Just goes to prove this session's gone on for a lot longer than I thought. Right, but that is what we're going to leave it here anyway, truthfully. That if I'd have been a minute quicker, you wouldn't have heard her going off. Her who does not need to be named. Right, so I think that is everything. Yeah, animals. We'll just have a very brief look at the animals again. Yeah, the same as before, about 17 tons. Now that's what got me then. If it was only 17 tons, why did one take almost double that? Milk is up at 8, and that one's the one that was slightly more. So it's definitely worth us getting the dairy now. I'm going to buy my favourite dairy. Or do we try another one? The thing is, it's hard to beat the one we've got, because if you soup it up to, and I know this from Hobo's Hollow, we had about 7 or 8 dairies and still couldn't keep up with the milk when the yard was full. Now this in time is going to get quite busy when they get older, and when they've got bairns and they're all getting mature. This is going to be quite busy. So we need to process, and the other thing is, it's how much room they take up. You couldn't, if I bought a really decent, no, that sounds horrible, because the one by Disturb Simulations is really decent. What I mean is a pretty looking one, and it was 60 grand or 110,000. For me to upgrade that to a level 2 would cost the same again, and like the 10,000 one that we do, we could upgrade that to a level 7 for about 70 or 80,000, and it would then be a super dairy. I know it's a little bit, but you have got to think of these things, really. So yeah, that's my thinking. So obviously we've missed out on our grass. We're going to do that later. We'll get the water, we'll fill the distributor, we'll get the lorry, we'll double up the milk as a water one, because that really doesn't matter, it's clean anyway, we're just using clean water. We're going to grab that, and we'll grab the milk, and we'll build a dairy too. Now we have got a bit of a production slab, but it didn't seem to like me to put the distributor on that land. Like it said it was almost like there was buildings on it, so I'm not sure if there's a ghost in the machine that doesn't let us do anything on that slab where those things are, or whether I was too close to the trees, I'm not sure. I need to open the holes. Yeah, so we need to be, well actually there is a water thing right near it. That was my plan on doing this. I know we've got to go around it, but the water thing is just there. So really, in fact I think there's I think this is also a water one. Let's see, I can't remember if it's paid, the hydrant. I'm sure it is a real fill point. And of course it's not going to do the yellow writing. Oh, yeah, it is charging me. All my life, only got a little bit. Right. Yeah, we're digging a well down into the ground and we're going to be getting free water. Yeah, none of this expensive stuff that, yeah, these want to sell us. Yeah, so we're going to do this away. Now this has got a cracking. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can put a few mods on, because that one with the yellow writing, which is, I think it's fill point info or something, or enhanced fill point info. That is a mod that is absolutely amazing. It really is. Right, but we're going to leave it there. We're going to fill that up. I might do one off camera, the one that this fills, and then that is it. So all that. Oh, it's going to rain again. What time is it, please? Well, if it's 3 o'clock every day, I can live with that. It might be the way that this map is. It could be. It's 2 o'clock today, but only a quick shower. So yeah, that's it. But all that remains to be said is, now that is a point. Have we not got any? I think, yeah, we would pretty much run out of the digestate into the fertiliser. Yeah, that's why we've not got anything. We've just obviously got to process that bit of grass. 222 tonnes, which is only 1 month's worth of processing to give us a little bit of a burst. Yeah, so we're only earning what we can earn. Obviously, the next thing is that, oh, that's just one thing. Not going to place it. Yeah, but see the shadow, it's almost like there was a shed there, or like something, and that now this doesn't like to put anything down there, so we'd have to use V mode and hope that that's going to work. So we need to go, it's not that far from here if I remember rightly. Yeah, having tried almost all of the dairies, yeah, it is. I think we have to use V mode. Yeah. Right, so yes, whatever that shadow is that was there, these two big shadows, these were obviously buildings, I would presume, on New Farmer Start, because I think you may get this as well. I think, I'm only thinking because there's a shadow, and obviously as soon as you hit that, it doesn't like you doing it. So, right, all that remains to be said though is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, on this fantastic map, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.